Hi, how are you doing? In this video, we're going to learn how to create a pattern using Photoshop. Mainly, we're having three different types of pattern. We can create a pattern using a basic shape or a custom shape or using an image. We're going to start with creating a pattern out of a basic shapes. After opening Photoshop, click File to create a new project. There is no need for giving a name for the project. The preset should be custom, and we're gonna change the width and the height to be 100 pixels and 100 pixels for the height. The resolution will be 72, and for the background I need a transparent background, and I'm gonna tell you at the end why did I choose a transparent background. And as for the dimensions of the project to be in 100 and 100, actually 100 and 100 are too small, okay? But as you know, a pattern is a repeated shape. So I need to repeat that shape as many times as I can. So having a very small tile, and a tile as a block, if I'm dividing my project into two small tiles or two small blocks, having a very small tile will allowing me to repeat the shape in that tile as many times as I can. So keep it 100 and 100, and okay. As I said, it will be too small. That's why we're going to zoom in using Control and Plus. While we're going to zoom in using Control Plus from the keyboard, and for zooming out, it will be Control minus, okay, Control plus to zoom in. Then I'm going to divide my document in half using the X and the Y axis. We're calling them guides. So from view, we're gonna create a new guide. Starting with the vertical one, it should be 50. Okay, 50%. Okay. This is the vertical one. Now we're gonna draw the horizontal one from view again, new guide, select horizontal, and again 50%. Okay, now we're having our axis, the vertical one and the horizontal one. If you're having a problem with the color of the guides, move to edit. From here, preference, edit. Again, from preferences, we're having here guides, grids. Change the guides color to be any color from your own choice. I'm okay with the red. Then we're going to select our shape. I need a circle, so right click basic shapes here, select ellipse tool. The trick here is to place your mouse in the middle or the intersection of the two guides. Click, then hold the Alt and Shift buttons from the keyboard and start drawing your shape. Now we're having a circle in the middle of our document. Then we're going to right click the layer and duplicate the layer to have a new copy of our layer. Coming step will be to offset. What does it mean to offset? The offset is to repeat the circle in the four corners of the document. So from filter, while selecting the copied layer, we're going to filter, other, offset. Okay, make sure to have it horizontal 50 and vertical 50 to be exactly in the corners, and warp up to have them in the four corners so they are warped around the document. Click OK. Finally, from edit, we're gonna define what did we do as a pattern. So from here, define a pattern, and I'm gonna name it shapes. Okay, now that pattern will be saved into my Photoshop program whenever I need to fill like a background, a layer, square, as we're gonna do at the end of this video and so on. Now we're done with the first type, creating pattern using basic shapes. Close. No, there is no need for saving that project, as I already saved it. What did I do as a pattern? No. Again, from file, new. Now it's time for creating a pattern using custom shape. So the same, it should be 100 100 to have a small tile. Now we're having a small tile, so we're going to zoom in using Control Plus. They are mainly the same steps. Then again, from view, new guide, horizontal, okay, 50%, and then the vertical. Now we're going to add our custom shape. From shapes here, right click and select a custom shape tool from here. Make sure in any shape, it's a basic shape or a custom shape, it should be pixels. We can create pattern only out of pixels shapes. The same, we're gonna place our mouse here in the middle, but I didn't select my shape. It's an arrow here. I need to select a different shape. I'm gonna make it a heart. So I'm going to place my shape or the mouse here in the middle. Okay, sorry. Place your mouse here in the middle, then hold Alt and Shift. While drawing, hold Alt and Shift from the keyboard. Now you're having your heart in the middle. Following the same steps, right click the heart layer, duplicate. Okay, now we're having a second copy of layer 1. Then it's time for filter, other, and offset. Make sure horizontal is 50%, vertical 50%, warp around to have them around the 4 corners. Okay, finally click edit, then define pattern. Okay, sorry, define pattern and name it heart. Okay, for creating a pattern using an image, I created a new document with a dimension 100 pixels and 100 pixels for the height and the width. Then I added the horizontal and the vertical guides. Now it's time for inserting our image. I went to Google first and I downloaded an image with a transparent background. My searching criteria was smiley face with transparent background. I already downloaded mine by right click, save image as, and I saved mine to the desktop. Those are the steps for downloading the image from Google. Moving back to Photoshop, from file, open, scroll down. Here I'm having my image and open. Okay, it's here. I'm gonna select the magic wand tool from here. Right click and select the magic wand tool to extract the image from the background. So I'm gonna click on the background and delete. Using the move tool here, I can move my image now. So drag it here. Okay. Actually, the size of the image is too large, so we're going to minimize its size by selecting Control T. Okay. Now we're having the dimensions of the image, the width and height. I selected Control T to select the image, and now I'm having here on the toolbar the width and height. If you couldn't see like the points where we can minimize and maximize from the corners of the photo, we can change its width and height. From here it's 100%, so we're gonna make it half of it. I'm gonna make it like 50. Okay, I'm just typing 50, and for the height I'm gonna make it 50 as well. Okay, now we can see the handles from where we can minimize and maximize. Okay, we can move it down and start minimizing. Minimize your image as much as you can and place it in the center of the guides. Okay, this one is good. It's here in the center and center and center. It's centered. Once we're done, click the tick sign. Then we're gonna follow the same steps as we did in the basic shape and the custom shape. Right click, duplicate. Okay, from filter, other, offset. Finally, we're gonna edit, define pattern, and name it smile. Okay, and we're done. Now we're done with creating the three patterns. We created one using image, basic shape, custom shape, but we didn't use them yet. What should we do? First of all, we're going to click File, New, and create a new project. This time its width will be 1000 and the height 1000. For the background, I need it white. Last time it was transparent. I'm gonna change the name of the project to be like mix. Okay, and match. Okay, dash my name. Gonna be your assignment, so it should be named it with your name. Click OK. Then I'm going to create a new layer. On that layer I will place my pattern. So from edit, fill, here we're having more than one option: a background color, foreground color, pattern, and from here select one of the pattern we just created. I'm gonna select the heart one. Okay, now I'm having my pattern displayed on the background. What if I need to change the background color? So select the background color from here. We can select edit and fill as we did, but we're having a different method which is easier, and I'm gonna tell you later on why it's easier. From here, adjust, select solid color, and select like white, or this blue is fine. I love this one. Okay, what if I need to change? Okay, now we're having a new layer called color fill 1. What if I need to change the color of the heart itself of the pattern? What should I do? Select layer 1 here, and from adjust again, solid color, select any color, red for example, right click and create clipping mask. Clipping mask will clip the color to the small hearts. Yay, we're done. So we changed the color of the heart, we changed the color of the background, and now we're having a layer here called color fill 2 and color fill 1. If we need to change the color anytime, we can click here and watch different color that are matching with our background. I love this one. I'm gonna keep it. Now I need to mix a different pattern. Okay, here I added the heart one. What about the smiling one? I'm gonna create a rectangle. That rectangle should be from type shape. Okay, if you need to fill the shape, its type should be shape. Okay, to create a pattern should be pixels, so I need to fill, and so it's a shape. Its fill will be white. For the stroke, I need no stroke, so make it no, and start drawing. Okay, if it's out of the scene or out of our background, simply from here move it down, place it in the middle, and drag it to change the size. Click OK. Okay, from here select from adjust. I'm selecting the rectangle one layer, and from adjust solid color, sorry, not solid color, I need a pattern. So from here pattern. Okay, and from here select your I need the smile one. Okay, but it's filling the whole scene, so right click, clipping mask to clip it inside. Yes, here. And if we need to add a color, again select the rectangle, and from adjust select solid color, any color you need. Now this one is nice. Now we're done. If you need to add a text, feel free to add your text from here and start typing and so on. I didn't type. Okay, if you wish to type. For your assignments, you need to create 2 different patterns, one using shape, one using an image, any shape, a custom shape, a basic shape, and create another one using an image, mix and match them as I did. Finally, you're going to file, save your image, save as. Okay, we're gonna save it as a JPG with your name save, and attach what did you do to Classera assignment. Thank you so much.